the briefing.
Thank you.
Please.
Of course. Answer on the gas attack.
Yeah, sure.
When you said there was no conclusive evidence, are you talking about which gas
Both.
attack? Both?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's, so just to talk about the process, I mean, these kinds of attacks are always investigated through the OPCW. And, we're not able to reach, or they're not able to reach a conclusion overnight or even in a couple of days, but they are looking at the facts and the allegations and are investigating it appropriately.
So you're talking about the one that was
Both.
reported last week, and then
Yeah, I mean, we're calling on
it.
it. We want to see both investigated. There were two incidents. One on that's believed to be alleged to be the regime chlorine gas, and then this other one was reported yesterday.
And then the Russians did notify you of.
They did.
Okay, and then can I just
of
follow
the
up,
second attack.
Of the second attack. Can I just follow up on the other one on another issue related? Is how do you square these ongoing attacks and the tensions in Syria with how the with ongoing or with discussions with the Russians on military cooperation? Can you have normal discussions as well as while these kinds of attacks are going on?
So you're correct that it does make that dynamic difficult. The fact that the Russians supported the regime in its attempt to seal off and retake Aleppo, unbeknownst to us, has not made those efforts to work together on finding a way forward any easier. And in fact, as the Secretary alluded to after his meeting with Foreign Minister Lavrov in Vientiane last week, we believe that the discussions we've had with the Russians in Geneva have made progress. The goal of those discussions, as we've talked about, is how to make sense of what groups are located where in and around Aleppo, but certainly beyond Aleppo, in and around Syria, so that we can focus efforts where we believe they need to be focused, which is on going after Nusra and going after Daesh. And then only then can we put a moderate, or can we put in place a cessation of hostilities that is credible and that will allow talks to get going on again in Geneva. That's where we're at. It's not an easy place to be, and certainly not made any easier by this assault on Aleppo. But that doesn't mean we don't still believe that the effort is worthwhile.
So you are still talking?
We are still talking.
And one more follow-up. Kerry said that he wanted to have he said in Laos, in fact, where you were, that he would be able to announce or he hoped to announce an agreement on this early August. Given these new tensions and attacks, is that still possible?
We're not there yet. Yeah.